Joined by Coach Major as we get set to head to the SEC Championship Friday and Saturday. Auburn hosts. Gamecocks start with Georgia on Friday at 1:30 p.m. Central Time in the semifinals. Coach, postseason time, you guys have been at your best so many times in the postseason as a program. I got to think the confidence level is really high for you guys heading into not just the meeting with Georgia, but also the entire tournament.
Yeah, it really is. I think it's anybody's game this weekend. We certainly feel like we match up well against any of the teams that we're riding against this weekend. Our record may not reflect it as much, but there's so many instances this year where we just lost by a few points here or a few points there, and we also feel like that we match up quite well with Georgia. We match up well with Georgia and Auburn. So I think it's anybody's meet this weekend, and so that's going to make it really exciting and a lot of fun to watch.
You've won tournaments out of the 4 seed before. You won the old Southern Equestrian Championship as the 3 seed. I think you won the inaugural SEC tournament as the 4 seed. So even though it isn't this group of student athletes, you guys as a program have a history of coming from one of those lower seeds to win the event. Do you draw on any of that history as you give your rallying speeches as we head into the weekend?
Oh, I'm sure we can, probably draw from those things in the past, but one of the things that we try very hard to do is not harp on the past. I think that, it's a different team every year. These girls have been practicing extra hard this last couple of weeks just to prepare, and so I think that, for us, it's really trying to look at it as, this is a new year. Whatever happened in the past happened in the past, but one of the things I think our girls will take with them is the fact that it is doable, that you can go in there and be a number 4 seed and end up being the SEC champion. So, I think, again, these teams are so closely matched that anybody could come out on top.
No question, 1 through 4. Definitely has a shot at Auburn this weekend. And you guys, like you said, you've been steadily improving as the year has gone on, especially that SMU meet. It seemed like things really came together in the regular season finale. Some areas where you guys had struggled in the past, you really dominated. How do you keep that going? I know that was going to, by the time we get to Friday, that'll be about 3 weeks. But how do you continue that momentum that you built against SMU and bring that same level to the Georgia meet?
Well, I do think it's hard. I think not only has it been 3 weeks, but we've also had spring break, and the horses have had a little bit of a break. One of the positive things I think out of the whole thing is just taking a week off. Everybody was tired. We had worked extremely hard. So for them to have gone off for spring break and then come back, I think that they're much more prepared now. They're rested. The horses are rested. And so it just kind of created a whole new enthusiasm for postseason play.
Should be a lot of fun this weekend. It's at Auburn, so right on down to the Plains if you have an opportunity. But if not, Gamecocks in Georgia, 1:30 on Friday. That's Central Time. Championship meet is Saturday at 1:30. Consolation at 9 a.m. Coach, best of luck. Gamecocks looking to bring home a 3rd SEC championship.
Thanks, Rob.